Somebody start going to Brody. Somebody to Brooke. Probably won't Booker either. Booker? Brooke?
Okay, we're live. Hello, everybody, and welcome tonight. We have River Rats 3030 in chat. We have Serena keeping it real. We have Thomas Laughing Cats Fishing. We have Thomas LG Bass. And so far, that's what we have in here, 7 people. Tonight, people, we have Catfish Pirates. I'm sure you remember them from the last couple of years. We have Alan, Steve, and Doug. Hello, Don R. Welcome in, Dam River Boys. They will be talking a little bit about how they got going with their group and how they got going with the Veterans Tournament. So, who would like to start tonight?
Go ahead, guys.
Yeah. So you want to
go
give
ahead.
a little background about how we got started? Well, we've been on other pages for a couple of years, and we kind of got tired of all the drama they have out there and stuff, all the arguing back and forth. So me and Alan were kicking in my living room, drawing up some ideas about maybe starting another page, and we thought, well, this might be a good thing, keep the drama out and all the other stuff. Start throwing around some names, and Alan came up with Catfish Pirates and kind of looked at each other and said, yeah, that's it. And it all started from there.
So, how long has it been that since you guys had the Catfish Pirates going?
I think it's been close to 9 years.
Close to 9 years.
Yeah, probably right around there.
And it just gets better every year.
And Steve was actually our first admin pro staff that we brought on to help us grow the group. So
Yeah, that was actually how we met.
yeah.
And it's just been getting bigger.
We have Catfish Prisoners show up, Don R., Dam River Boys. So if anybody has any questions or anything in chat for these people, for the Catfish Pirates, please post them in chat and we will get them asked. Hello, Butterflies and Sunshine. So at what point did you guys get the ideas to start doing tournaments for veterans?
Al?
Well, actually, me and Steve had talked about, Steve had mentioned something that he'd like to do a benefit tournament sometime. And we wasn't really sure what we wanted to do. He had some ideas, and then I mentioned, the veterans, and, he kind of agreed. And so we went from that. And luckily I went to school with a kid that was deeply involved with the AmVets here in our area. So it made it pretty easy to just kind of bridge the two together. So that's kind of how it happened. They was very receptive of our event. They did a great job helping us. So
Yeah, actually, it's funny because we were just talking the other day, and I had memories come up on my Facebook from one of the first little gatherings that we had.
Yep.
And I think we had, half a dozen people show up, and just, it was more just a group of guys got together and ate some food, and then we all put a small tournament on afterwards. And then you look at where we're sitting today with, a gathering with, upwards 200 to 300 people that show up eating, and, all our great sponsors, and then a tournament that grows every year. And we're able to do all that now and help out, the ones that gave everything for us.
No.
Just our way of giving back a little bit.
Now, how hard was it to start your very first veterans tournament?
It's not really that it was hard, okay? I mean, it was, but it wasn't because, of course, you're brand new starting out. So a lot of these companies don't know you, and it was a little harder to get the sponsors and everything else. I mean, whether it's your first one you put together or your 100th you put together, there is so much behind the scenes work that goes into these events that, man, it's just crazy. I mean, we start working on our event, normally, well, like last year we did our event, and right after the event, I told Roger, I said, well, 364 days to go.
Mhm.
And we started planning again, and, and then really started reaching out to our sponsors and everything right after January 1st.
It gets crazy doing those things.
It definitely does.
A lot of fun though.
Oh, yeah. No matter how much work you put into it, it's always, what the cause is for. So it's just kind of a drive to keep going and making things bigger.
It's definitely a
I
blast.
gotta go. I gotta meet a sponsor Friday here. The one I just posted, the Kamak Station. He is a big veteran guy, deeply involved with that whole thing that we're doing for the veterans, and he was very impressed. And I mean, he went above and beyond what he's given us. I mean, I couldn't believe it. Just that one sponsor. He cowboyed up and said he was going to give us a couple $100 worth of gift certificates to his restaurant.
That's awesome.
Yep.
That's
I
we've
Well,
got a
with
ton
all
of
the-
sponsors on board already, and we've still got months to go. So
yeah.
I've been following you guys on that on Facebook. It seems like every day you got 3 or 4 more new sponsors for that tournament.
oh, it's great how many people actually want to put in
Be a part.
and be a part of it.
That's
Yeah. Right now we're at 110 confirmed.
Don R wants to know what he can do to participate.
As far as
He was that veteran that I was telling you about earlier, Alan.
Yeah.
He's the one that wants to know what he can do to participate.
As far as coming to our event, or
I don't know yet. I'm waiting for him to reply.
yeah.
and just so
Everybody's welcome at our event, first and foremost.
Yes.
How do you want to participate in this?
As far as, I mean, is he wanting to be a sponsor for our event, or?
I know he's retired, so I don't know how he wants to do this. So I'm just waiting for him to ask.
we'd love to have him come to the event.
Matter of fact, hey, Don R. Oh, Danny Stone says, as a veteran myself, it makes me really proud of people when they do stuff like this. Good job. It's appreciated.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome, and all our veterans are welcome.
He says any way he can. Don R was saying any way he can.
Well, you can have him get a hold of one of us, and maybe we could talk a little bit.
Yeah. I mean,
Don R, I'm going to drop the link in chat for you so you can come up.
Oh, great.
but yeah, as far as anybody that wants to be, a sponsor of our event, when we're talking sponsors, it's, it could be $1, it could be $1,000. We accept any and all, just because, or any items, just because the bottom line, it all goes to help and raise money for the veterans.
This is
Yeah, we don't ask for money.
Correct.
That link in chat is for Don R.
It's a total nonprofit. We don't make any money off this. We give everything back into the tournament and to our veterans.
We are actually now nonprofit, guys.
That's good.
I can say that because now that AmVets is tied in with us, and now that I'm a part of them as far as a AmVets officer, I have that information, that nonprofit tax ID that I can use since I'm with AmVets. So
Cool.
we can actually say we are actually nonprofit now.
That's cool. Now, how much of progress have you guys been having every year through the first year till now?
Oh, it's just gotten bigger every year. It's amazing. It's just amazing. And the people that show up, I mean, cat fishermen and fishermen in general are some of the best people in the world that you ever want to be around.
Yeah, I think we ended up every year, I'll say, even our tournament itself, it goes up by, 10 to 15 boats / bank teams would be.
Thomas in chat has a question. How would someone sponsor helping a veteran compete in your tournament?
What?
Well, that question has really never come up. That's something that we'd have to probably work out.
I mean, if somebody would be,
they could pay somebody's entry fee or
and I know most of the guys, if there's a veteran that wanted to get on a boat, I'm sure, between the ones that are there, and I'm sure it could be something that could be worked on to be set up as far as that goes.
Absolutely. I'm sure the majority of people would be glad to take a veteran out to fish this tournament.
Yeah.
The veterans don't have to pay an entry fee, do they?
We kind of treat it as, because I'll say everybody pays an entry fee because in the long run, all that money is given back to the veterans anyway. So,
okay.
But we also keep our entry fees low enough that your average guy can normally afford to do it.
Okay, I have another question in chat saying, how much are the entry fees?
$80 for the boat teams and $60 for the bank teams.
Okay, ain't bad.
And that's up to 3 people on a team.
Hello, Don.
Hello. Good evening, gentlemen.
Hello, Don. How are you?
He's the one that has been asking us questions about you guys earlier and stuff.
Oh, okay.
I've been trying to get involved with veterans a lot, and up here, the ones that help veterans seem to be a little cliquish. I offer my boat and everything, and nobody ever seems to take me up on it. So I was wondering if you had any pointers on how to get involved more.
Well, how I did it was I got involved with our local AmVet.
AmVet?
Yeah. Or you might have an American Legion. That's really kind of, I knew somebody already at AmVets, so that helped. And then once beyond the event that we did together, I kind of got a look to see what they did as far as other events and throughout the year. And I really liked being around these guys. They're and ladies, they're all nice people. And
I'll be right back, guys.
So they brought me in, and I had family in the service, so kind of went in as a member, and then turned around and had an opportunity to become an officer. And I spend a fair amount of time there when I can, helping them with anything from their dinners that they put on to flag burning ceremonies, and whatever I can do to help them, I show up and help.
Well, thank you. When is this event and where is it?
Our event is actually May 27th this year, and it's going to be at Prairie Creek Reservoir, and that's actually in Selma, Indiana. It's just outside of Muncie, Indiana.
Okay. It gives me a little time to plan.
Yeah. And you're more than welcome to come. Everybody, all veterans, anybody is welcome to come, and we'd be glad to have you.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm up in North Dakota, so we're thinking a lot about fishing, but not doing much fishing.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, you guys still got a bunch of ice down that way.
Yeah, we got over 30 inches yet on the lake.
Oh, man.
But
A lot of people don't know it, but we actually have a YouTube video from our event last year. It's pretty lengthy. It's well over an hour. We had a guy come in and film this with drone footage, and it gives you a really good idea of what our event was about.
Now, is this is for all vets, not just disabled vets?
This is for anybody, whether veterans, non-veterans. It's all put together, and all the money that we raise from it goes to AmVets for veterans.
Okay.
And I can tell you that last year, the $5,000 that we raised during this event, the money was used to buy, I believe they told me, 3 cemetery plots for veterans that might be in need in our area in case the family couldn't afford it. I know they fixed a vehicle or 2 for a veteran, a roof, paid a few bills for some of the veterans. So money gets used in different ways for the veterans.
That's amazing.
And they don't just give them the money, because they've had some problems with people calling and saying, "Hey, I'm a veteran, and hey, I need $500," and they, for whatever, and they say, "Well, show me the bill, and we'll take the bill, and we'll go and get it paid for you." So unfortunately, there's been a few people that's trying to just get money.
Scam, basically.
Yeah. So luckily, the commander at the post, Cowboy, he's watching that pretty close, and he's making sure if they actually have a need for it to get something fixed, he's willing to do that. But he's not just going to throw cash at people.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of like Uncle Don was saying. There's so many people who want to get involved. We just don't exactly know how and to what point. And we need some clarification on that. What do we need to do to get involved as far as getting sponsors together? What's the money going for? What do we tell people that we're taking the money up for? So we just need more clarification on how to point people to help out.
Right. Well, I mean, like Roger was saying, what we did I said we got with the AmVets to where, we're able to tell everybody that, the money we raise, it goes to AmVets for veterans, which, they disperse it to the veterans. If a guy wanted to put an event together I know there's a couple of tournaments out there that, where they actually get guys that come in and take veterans out fishing for the day.
Right.
I'm wanting to say one of them, I think, is Fishing for Freedom. I could be off on the name of it, but it's just a matter of, people are really, really avid about getting involved when it has something to do with helping the veterans.
The biggest thing is you've got to go out there and you've got to ask. You got to solicit. You got to tell them what your cause is, plead your case, and hopefully they'll be responsive. And we've had a lot of good feedback from our sponsors on what we do. That's how we get our sponsors.
I can personally tell you, once we decided to make our event for the veterans and we put that on our flyers, our sponsor interest had went up significantly.
Well,
we've had a lot. Yeah, we've had a lot of sponsors reach out to us. That we haven't sent them nothing. They have seen our flyer or heard about it from word of mouth. Just like you guys are asking. As far as how you get involved doing something or anything like that. Same thing, and they, want to jump right on board with us. And it's great.
One thing's for sure. I've seen a community here. This community will come together for anything and help everybody, and I love them for it. That is one thing for sure about this community.
And that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's what you need. You need a tight, close-knit community to help you out.
Right.
And I think here in Muncie that we have a lot of our sponsors are here in Muncie.
And we have guys like Avid that lead all this stuff. So thank you, Avid, for what you do.
I do what I can to help support you guys, and you know it. Every year, you guys want to get this out here. I'm here for you. You know this.
Right.
All right.
Exactly. And we really appreciate that and everything. But yeah, if somebody was looking to put on an event, I would say I would look into, as Roger was saying, if you have an AmVets in your area or an American Legion or anything like that, you could get with them and, hey, just talk to them about possibly putting something on as far as an event to help raise some money for the Legion themselves or for whatever your cause you want to do. And I'm going to say 8 out of 10 times they're more than willing and going to be on board.
I'm going to put Robin in touch with you on your Catfish Pirate page so she can ask you questions because she's losing contact with her internet. So I'm going to post your link of Catfish Pirates in chat.
But I'm going to jump down so somebody else can have a chance. So I thank you guys for your help.
Nope, yes, thank you. You're welcome.
You're welcome. We'd like to see you come up to our event or down to our event, and you'd be more than welcome.
If you ever find some vet that wants to come to North Dakota fishing the Missouri River, you can send them my way. I'd be more than happy to take them out.
Awesome.
We sure would.
Y'all take care.
Sure.
Thank you, and thank you for your service.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Well, as of from last year till now, how much of an increase have you seen in supporters coming on board with you guys?
Oh,
well, it's increased for sure. We may have a few less sponsors, but what our sponsors are wanting to do has highly increased. We've had several sponsors get with us that have come right out and said, I know I did this last year, but I want to do more than that this year. So
yeah, I've actually got a couple of big things in the works, and I can't let them out yet because I have to wait till I get all the details because I don't want to go toot my own horn before it happens.
Well, thank you guys for what you do. I'm going to jump out as well. Somebody else might want to come in and ask questions, but thank you so much for what you do. It is just unbelievable the things people do for each other.
Yes. Well, thank you very much. And if you've ever got any questions, concerns, anything, feel free. Look one of us up on Facebook or whatever, or our page. And
we'd be glad to help you out.
We'll do anything we can to help you guys out.
I did post the Catfish Pirates.
Thank you very much.
Up in chat. So, is there an increase in veterans coming to this tournament every year, or?
Definitely.
That's good.
Yeah. Like last year, we started out with, and actually, I believe they're doing it again this year, it starts out with a motorcycle ride.
Well, I can't tell you this, because since you brought that question up, and I do know this is going to happen, this year, because our event's getting bigger, our flyers are going to be hung up and promoted throughout the state at nearly all the AmVets locations. That's happening for sure, and I do know that Our event's going to be promoted in Washington coming up before our event. There's a special event they have to go out there and do. So I know it's going to be promoted out there as well. And this Thursday, actually, I was asked to come in to set with the riders. They're going to have a bunch of state guys there and talking about the event. So it's definitely increased throughout the state.
That's amazing that they're doing this. Just
Yeah,
Harley
it
riders
is.
are doing it. The motorcycle riders are getting involved in this.
Oh yeah.
That's just mind blowing. But would you have ever thought this would have happened from last year, having all the motorcyclists getting involved?
We had a ride last year, and it was a pretty big thrill seeing them all come up and the ground shaking and parking their bikes right in front of the event, and everybody
that was very cool.
Yes, it was.
Now, if you would ask me that same question the year before, the answer would have been no. I mean,
yeah, definitely.
I mean, their support and everything is unbelievable, and it's nice because we're able to start our event, our actual gathering event, with them riding in. So,
Laughing Cats wants to know, where will this tournament take place?
It'll be at Prairie Creek Reservoir, Selma, Indiana.
And how big of a turnout are you expecting?
Pardon me?
How big of a turnout are you looking at?
I do believe we'll be getting a bigger turnout than we did last year. It's scheduled about the right time. A lot of people didn't get some information, I think, last year so this year I do believe it'll be bigger.
Yeah, I mean, because we give away a guaranteed $2,000 to the first place boat team,
and that's not counting the entry fee money also. So,
which on the entry fee money, however many teams we have, we take half the money from the entry fee and it goes back into the tournament, and the other half goes 100% to the veterans.
Yes, Robin, I got it. And Robin says, Alan, Doug, Steve, thank you for all you do.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And I do have to agree with her. You guys are doing a great and amazing job.
Man.
I'm just glad that I can have you up here every year.
Yep. Oh, we appreciate you having us.
Because it's phenomenal. You guys are growing year by year, and everything is going back to the vets.
Yeah, we had I think 37 boats last year.
30. We had 30 last year.
30. Yeah.
30 boats and 10 bank teams.
Yeah. So, and honestly, with the feedback we've been getting this year, I am not going to be the least bit surprised if we don't top 50 boats this year
or more.
I'm saying
or
I'm
more.
not surprised that you had 10 bank teams. I wasn't even expecting 5, but hopefully we get a lot more bank teams this year. I mean, it'd be great.
Oh, it would be. You know, I mean, and that's what we like about it is, and that's why we say, you know, our event's open to anybody. If you don't have to have, you don't have to have a boat to fish our event.
There's another
because
question.
we operate the bank teams.
Laughing Cats wants to know, what is the date?
May 27th.
I just want to make sure everybody's questions in chat are answered, because
that's actually, and that is actually the Saturday before Memorial Day.
That's cool.
Our tournament lasts till the next morning. It's a
so it's basically like a 24-hour tournament?
It's 12. It's 8 to 8.
It's 8 to 8, but we have the gathering before that where we get together and we give away prizes, raffle off things, fellowship, get together, eat.
All gross.
Hold on a second.
Laughing Cat says, I had that day off and I have a boat. I see where his head's at.
Yep. I mean, as far as boat goes, I mean, our only stipulation is must have a way to keep fish alive.
Yep. That's it.
But we allow keep sacks. I mean, to where
Portable live wells,
man,
floating cages.
Yeah. I mean, we keep it at a 3-fish weigh-in, because that makes it more to where guys have the live wells with the capability of keeping the fish alive.
And Laughing Cat says, and I happen to be USMC vet.
Awesome.
Well, thank you for your service.
Yep. Thank you.
He has a keep sack, so he's all set.
Yeah.
Well, we hope to see you there.
Yeah. I mean, we get a lot of guys that run the keep sacks, and a lot of the bank teams run the keep sacks, and they work great. So,
Robin says she has a boat and she's willing to take a veteran or two fishing.
All right.
Come on down.
Yep. And if anybody is coming for sure, 100%, and wants to do something like that, get with us and we can get the word out and see if we can't maybe, find a few vets that want to jump in the boat with them.
Well, good thing is she has a small pontoon.
Wow.
Man.
So, she's the one I was telling you that I gave her your Facebook page for you guys, so she having internet issues and she can ask you questions through there.
Well, absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely.
Laughing Cat says, plus I know some of the officers of the Evansville AmVets.
Cool. We'll also be at CatCon this weekend on Saturday. So
Yes, and I am going.
You are going?
Yeah, I'm going.
Okay.
Robin is asking, it's 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. or 8 a.m. to 8 p.m.?
8 p.m. to 8 a.m. And our gathering actually starts at 2 p.m. And then we're going to start sign up for the tournament around 6 p.m. And then
at the boat ramp.
Yes. And then around 7, we'll do the captain's meeting, get everybody around, do our national anthem once everybody's in the water. And then we'll start, once we see how many teams we have, we decide how many in each flight's going to go, and I'll start calling off flights and get guys released to fish.
You guys are going to CatCon this year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thomas says he'll see you there.
All right, yeah, we'll
Absolutely.
be there Saturday.
Come up and meet us.
Oh, I'm sure he'll come up and meet you.
Yeah.
If he says he's going to see you, he's going to see you.
I'm sure one of us will have our Catfish Pirates jerseys on, so either jerseys or shirts. So yeah, look for us. Come say hi.
Darnard is asking, is this catfish only?
Yes.
Yes.
Blues, channels, and flatheads, right?
Well, we do have
Channels and flatheads, but
a rare blue or two in there. We do have a few flatheads, but it's mostly channel catfish. And there are some really nice channel catfish there.
yeah.
Robin says, "Cool. That is what I'd like to do. Just take some vets out fishing."
Well,
Awesome.
that would be great.
Yeah, we've got.
Yep.
I mean, there's some channel cats that have pushed 20 pounds.
QC's asking, does AmVets have regional or state agencies?
Roger.
I don't know. I know there's a boatload of them around the state, but I don't know. I know there's several of them down south. There's several of them up north.
And I do believe they network, right?
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. So sometimes, like if one of the AmVets has a big event they're doing at their post, a lot of times it will draw other people from other posts to that one. Like when I was there the other night, there was a couple in there, riders from Monticello.
Wow. Laughing Cat says he'll talk to the AmVets officers he knows, and maybe they will help.
That'd be great.
Yep.
Yeah, and they would honestly be able to reach out to Cowboy at AmVets, or really anybody at AmVets there, as far as the officers, or Roger.
What post number is that, Al?
That's post 12. Post 12 in Rorton, Indiana.
Robin says I was coming up to see you at CatCon, but I will be the one with the Great Dane. She's the one that told you that she has dogs.
Awesome. Yeah. Well, that'd be easy to find.
Yeah.
You can't miss her.
Oh, no, look at that horse.
Walking through with a Great Dane.
Oh. So.
Thomas says he'll get the relevant info at CatCon.
And we will also have some flyers with us while we're there.
Do
So,
you guys have any stickers made?
We might have some at the event.
No, I mean for CatCon, because someone might want to ask you for one or two if you have them.
I don't know if we will or not. I probably won't. I mean, I got a few. I don't have many of them. But I mean, we don't have a decal of the event. We just maybe have a few of our group.
Right. A lot of people in this Catfish family here, they like the stickers.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
They like collecting them.
Yeah. Them stickers aren't cheap.
No, they add up real quick.
In just over a year and a half of doing stickers, I've put out a good amount of pocket change getting them made.
Oh, yeah. For the good ones.
Oh, you haven't seen, I don't think you've seen these stickers yet compared to my last ones.
Oh, cool.
Oh, those are cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's my new sticker.
Yeah, I mean, we're hoping, that next year we can maybe get set up at a couple of, maybe at least one, if anything, outdoor show, and then, maybe that'll be something we'd have for that, or some shirts, but that way we can get our event out there even more.
Now, like Doug brought up a good question. He said he's like Doug's pirate shirt, but you guys have merch.
No, but there will be some event shirts sold at the
event. And if I said you shared the link to our group, join our group, because every now and then we will, we'll get enough people that'll ask for them that, we have in the past put an order in and gotten them. I mean, but it's just a matter of having one, enough that's interested, and two, being able to get them ordered. And I mean, of course, they're, like everything else, prices have just went up so much, and
right.
It's the price of the shirt plus the shipping. And because even when we've done that, we haven't done like a lot of groups have done and upcharged and everything else. It's what we pay for them is what they pay for them. And
Don R says he joined your group today. So,
all right,
awesome.
Welcome.
So,
no.
Yeah. Right now, probably all he's going to see basically is us promoting our event with the sponsors.
Yeah.
It's so cold. I mean, really, it's so cold right now. There's not much fishing going on here.
Well, he can go back and just keep scrolling back and read all about everything that's on your page.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And if he has questions, he can just message you on that page and talk to you there.
Any of it.
Correct.
Absolutely.
Or if he's a member, if he's got a question, he can just, type it out as a post basically, and one of us will see it because, we approve all posts on our page.
Right.
So it's not like, one of the administrators sees every post before it is posted.
So how many administrators are there? Just you three?
No, we got Michelle,
Scott,
and Scott,
me, you, and Steve.
Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, 5.
Can I get one of my mods to repost the Catfish Pirates Facebook page, please? It's Catfish Pirates on Facebook, JBT. Catfish Pirates on Facebook. Well, he's working on that. How many people have helped with donations as gifts and prizes for you guys?
Wow.
110. Well, what'd you say earlier? 110 confirmed so far this year.
Yeah.
And
I've probably contacted, I'm guessing, probably in the neighborhood of 200 to 250 businesses so far.
Laughing Cats, they do have a Facebook page on the Catfish Pirates. They don't have much on there, but they do post a few things on there. Thank you, JBT and 351 and Don R for posting those links. They do have a Catfish Pirates YouTube page as well. I don't.
Man, what do you guys give your dogs for gas? Man, this dog just ripped one, and man, it stinks.
What did you feed him?
Dog food.
I just sent you a copy of our flyer, Avid.
Okay. I'm gonna pull it up in a minute.
All right.
I'm looking something up for someone in chat.
Okay, but that way, if you wanted to post that or in the chat or share it, you could.
I want to share it on screen here in a minute.
Okay.
So you gonna be at CatCon, Avid?
No, I got to go through surgeries in the next 2 weeks.
Oh.
I got one this week and one next week. Why can't I find you? I know you have a YouTube page.
Who?
No, it is Catfish Pirates, just that for YouTube, right?
Just Facebook.
I thought that one said you had one on YouTube.
No,
I've got one.
Yeah. Roger has a YouTube, and we have a YouTube video of last year's event.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Hey, Jose, catfishing. You sent that messenger, right?
Yeah, I sent you that flyer in Messenger.
I can pull it up and share it out here in a minute. Come on, Facebook. Sometimes I think Facebook's is crickets.
Yeah. Very slow.
Yeah, very slow. Yep, I can bring that up, share that. Come on.
But all right, guys, I have to jump off. Like I said, anybody got any questions, concerns, anything, feel free. Hit me up on Facebook.
I'm
Or-
trying to pull this up and keep an eye on chat, and it's not easy.
Right. But if you want, give me a holler when you're done here, Roger. Need anything, shoot me a message.
All right.
So
All right,
I
Steve,
got
have a good night, buddy.
Yep, later on, guys. I got to run across town to the store before they close. So,
All right.
All
I'll
right.
talk to you this week
All right.
sometime.
Steve
all right,
says,
hit me up.
Steve says, if your dog has gas, don't feed him beef or cornmeal.
My dogs eat everything.
I don't. All right, share. Boom. Facebook. All right. There you guys go. And would you guys like to talk about that? There you go. Can you guys see that?
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. All right, you got that. All right, have a good night, guys.
Night,
Hey,
Bo.
thanks,
See you, buddy.
everybody. And once again, thank you very much to all that served out there.
Thank you
Yeah,
guys for
great.
everything you
Yeah.
do.
Yep, have a great evening, guys.
See you, bub.
Too. Bye, Bo.
Bye.
What work goes into making one of those?
What's that? The flyer?
Yeah.
Actually, we have a guy in our group that's a graphic artist and tattooist, and he's a big supporter of our event. And he has actually came on board and became a sponsor as well. And this is what he does for us every year. He creates this flyer. His name's Frank Neely.
Okay. So I can forward that to Robin if she's still in chat.
Absolutely.
And if anybody wants a copy of this flyer, like Thomas, if you're on Messenger, let me know, and I can forward this to you.
It's also posted on our page.
That's good.
And we will have some of them at CatCon as well.
Oh, that'd be a good thing because a lot of people live in Ohio, Indiana, Kentucky, and all those places that will be close enough to come up there and help support too.
That would be great.
Butterflies and Sunshine says they just tried to join your Facebook page and wait. Hopefully they get approved.
We'll get on there and look at it after we jump off of here.
All right, Thomas, I'll forward it to Serena.
Serena's usually at CatCon every year.
Yeah, that's Thomas. That's Serena's husband, Thomas.
Oh, okay.
Right.
So that's who's asking all those questions about. He has that day off. He's got a boat. And I've been doing word of mouth and other chats to help get you guys out there.
That's great. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
And like Danny Stone, Fishing and Freedom, Parker, they're all vets, and Danny Stone is really big on something like this. So I'm glad a lot of people in the community want to be a part of this and support this.
And we appreciate it.
Yeah, very much.
A lot of people in the catfishing community get behind this stuff.
Yep. I've got one item that that I'm really working hard on. I don't think I'll get it this year, but I'm not giving up, and I'm trying to. I mean, I've really reached out for this one. It's going to be a hard one to get, so I might have to just bite the bullet and try to save money or raise money for it. But I am trying to buy us a small enclosed trailer that we can have wrapped for our event with a patriotic theme on it. So not only we can use this for our event, but also can be used at the AmVets for other AmVets events as well.
Now,
So
how long a trailer you looking for? 16, 12?
I'm looking just for something like a 5x8.
No, so a small trailer.
Yeah, just a small enclosed trailer. Because right now, our event's gotten so big, I can no longer haul all this stuff and the equipment in the back of my truck. So last year I had to borrow a trailer, which is okay. I can still borrow the trailer again. And, you know, if I had to, I could go rent one. But long term, I want us to have our own trailer with our event on the side of the trailer and with a patriotic theme. So we can not only take this to our event, we can take it if we decide to go set up at a show to promote our event. I just really think it'll give us a much more professional look.
Right. Like if you ever decided to set up a CatCon, you could do it with a trailer with a professional wrapping on it.
Yeah.
Thomas says any size that's free will work. Well, he just wanted to be a crackpot, but that's good. I go in and crack jokes on his lab, so. But you do this whether it's raining or whatever, rain, snow, or sleet, right?
Rain or shine.
Yeah, I mean the only stipulation is if we had some real severe weather, heavy winds and lightning and stuff,
And
tornadoes, any of that kind of stuff. You know, obviously we're not going to have the event. You know, we're not going to let people go out in the water. I mean, we can't do that.
No, I agree with you on that, but I just wanted some people to know if it rained. Oh, he said no. He said it's possible that a good trailer could be donated.
Yes, that's something I've been looking into. I mean, I've been hitting up the various trailer companies in Indiana to see if anybody would want to come on board and maybe help us with this. And of course, it's kind of hard to do this stuff when they don't really know you. And they just, you know, they get an email with your information and the flyer. So, and I get it. So, I mean, that one's going to take a while for us to get. So, and I'm okay with that.
And I think maybe we just need to invite them to the event and see what it was all about.
Yeah, get them out there, get them to see what it's about, get them to meet some of the veterans and the people that's helping you put this on, and some of the people that's doing the event. Let them talk with them. Let them find out it's from their heart. It's what they love doing. It's something they care about doing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Let them see it firsthand before they even sit down and talk with you seriously about something.
Absolutely.
You guys can walk around and introduce them to people, and people, whether they're fishing or on a boat or whatever.
Yeah, a lot of people come out just to be a part of the event, not necessarily to fish.
Yeah, I mean, that's free.
They still support what we have going on, and it's a great thing.
Yeah.
All right. How many vets do we have in chat? If you're a vet, please put a thumbs up. Robin says, maybe not. Catfish community is very resourceful.
Yes.
I How many vets we have in chat? I know we have 2 that I know of. We had more than 2 at one time. But as like you said, Doug, you had people come out there just to be, be there to support you guys.
Absolutely.
And how many would you say that would be?
Well, no, I'd almost think probably about what do you say, Alec? 40%?
What's that?
About people that come out that don't fish, they just come out to support.
Oh man, we had. I bet we were pushing. I'm gonna say 150 people last year just at that event,
I would say probably more,
or
I mean,
even
people
more. I
with their
mean, it's
families
hard to
and kids.
tell.
Yeah, it was hard to tell. There was a lot of people.
That's surprising because normally when you get catfishing tournaments like that or something like that for veterans, you don't normally get that kind of crowd that's just there to watch and support.
Yeah.
Well, the reason being is not only is AmVets a part of this, but we got our city of Muncie involved with this too. When we first started to do this, we actually had a meeting and we sat down with the mayor of Muncie and the Parks Department and some of their staff, and they came on board to help us promote this. So it's getting out in the community more and more.
JBT says, that's awesome. There's nothing like this around my area. No fishing events or anything. I hate my area. Thomas says, and this is relatively close to where I live. So we have about 6 or 8 vets still here in chat. So
That's good.
I'd like to say thank you all for your service
Yep.
and thank you for coming on tonight.
Yep. Thank you.
And like I tell everybody, I support my vets. This channel wouldn't be anything without vets giving us the freedom to do this. And our freedoms to go out and fish and everything. We thank you from our hearts, our minds, and our souls for everything you do for us.
Absolutely, 100%.
Thomas wants to know, are the Catfish Pirates vets?
Personally,
Yes,
not. Go ahead, Al.
We do have members in our group that are veterans.
Yes.
But no, I'm not a veteran. I had a lot of family. That's kind of why I decided to become more of AmVets other than just the event.
Now, how did you guys get hooked up with AmVet?
How do we get hooked up with them?
Yeah.
It's basically when we decided we wanted to make this a benefit for the veterans. I immediately knew who I was going to contact, and that was a guy I went to school with, and he is a AmVets officer, and he brought me right in, and we sat down and talked to them about this event, and then we had a meeting and got Doug and Steve in there involved, and kind of sat down and talked with their officers and their board, and kind of told them what we wanted to do and why we wanted to do it, and they said, "Let's do it."
Let's just start snowballing from there.
Yep.
Butterflies and Sunshine. I'm not a vet, and I'm a member of their Catfish Pirate page. Their main guidelines is you can be part of their page, but you don't post anything about pay lakes. They will not tolerate pay lakes.
No, we won't.
It's not just the pay lakes. Pay lakes that buy their catfish from a hatchery or something.
Right.
That's totally fine. But when they go out and they commercial fish and they they suck a pool dry of all its resources. That's what we are against.
Right.
And the reason we're against that, we're smack dab right in the middle of all of it.
And people don't realize, well, they say they got to have, they got to have a way to make a living too, but they're taking natural resources that aren't really there. People said the same thing about the buffalo. Oh, there's plenty of them. There's plenty of them. They've damn near wiped them out.
Butterfly says nothing makes me more emotional than hearing taps.
Yes.
But yes, it does.
Yes.
Robin says I'm out of town, so she's at her mom's house or where there's sketchy internet. Which I kind of figured that one. I noticed you did say that there's a few restaurants that came on board with you this year that are new.
Yes.
Which ones were they, if you don't mind me asking?
I know the one we just picked up here, just the last, I think I posted it yesterday.
Acapulco?
Was Kamak Station.
That one sounded familiar. Max Station?
And we
Yeah,
have
it's just a real rustic, nostalgic, 50s, 60s kind of restaurant with old gas pumps and signs, and
Oh, that's cool.
I believe they do a lot of car shows there.
You're getting all criteria people in behind you now.
Yeah,
then we got the older ones like Pizza King, Texas Roadhouse,
Red Lobster.
Red Lobster. We even got sponsors like Wonder Bread.
Yeah.
That's cool. So,
They all jump on board to help out because they believe in it.
yeah, Cold Creek saying, I'd say Robin's getting really excited. She's getting her pontoon this coming weekend at CatCon.
All right.
All right.
So she's excited about it, and she's excited to get out there and take vets fishing.
That'll be great.
So
If anybody's wanting to know, the hard part is not getting the sponsors. The hard part is making sure you do right so you can keep them.
yeah,
So
that's hard to.
So they'll stay with you as your event continues year after year. That's the hard part. You have to make sure you do right. Right by them, for the event,
Now, how hard is that to follow that kind of guidelines for your sponsors?
It's to be a sponsor, it's not.
No, I mean to do right by them.
We just make sure we do our best to promote them in a positive way on our page.
Promote ourselves in a positive way, and
Yeah.
Right.
It doesn't matter if you come up to me and you say, "Hey, I want to. I'm an owner of a rod company, and I'd like to be a sponsor for your event." It doesn't matter if I don't use your products or if I don't believe in them. I'm not going to bash you. I'm not going to put your products down just because I don't like them. That has nothing to do with this. So we bring these people in and treat them just the same as every other sponsor.
Thomas has a question for you. What catfish are in Prairie Creek?
well, we probably have a few. There's a very, very, very small population of blues. They're very rare to catch there. Flathead catfish, they're another small population there. The majority are channel catfish. which we have seen up into the 20-pound range.
So now, this tournament is by pounds, right? Not by numbers.
Yes.
Pounds.
So what? And in in your previous tournaments, how big were the biggest cats have you seen so far?
I want to say last year we had one turn in 15 or 16 pounder, something like that.
Wow.
But it wouldn't surprise us to get a 20-pounder.
No, they're in there because we've caught them.
Yeah, we've caught them. About that time of year, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Robin, positivity and appreciation goes far with sponsors.
Absolutely.
Oh, who do we got? Oh, we got a vet coming up.
Oh, cool.
Hey, Thomas.
Hey, Thomas.
Hello.
Hey, Evan. I just figured it would be easier than you trying to read my comments. Oh, Doug. Hello, Al.
How you doing?
Hello.
I know some guys that started AmVets chapter in Evansville, Indiana. So maybe I can get your information at CatCon and see if they want to have their chapter help sponsor.
That'd be great.
Yep.
Yeah,
I mean, I
please,
can't give no guarantees, but I can give them the information and see what they want to do.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I've worked with them for about 10 years now. So, and the two that I know that are still there started that chapter. So, I believe both of them were in the Navy,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
they do a lot of great things.
Yes, they do.
So hopefully they will want to help participate and help out.
That'd be great.
Even if they just take our flyers and can hang them up at their post and just help promote us that way, that's huge.
Well,
yeah, that helps out.
Where we work, it's possible they could hang up the flyers where we work because there's I live 3.5 hours away from Muncie.
Yeah.
I live in southern Indiana.
Yep.
I'm sure you guys are familiar with the Toyota plant in Princeton.
I've heard of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's 10,000, maybe 15,000 people that work there.
Woo-hoo.
And that's where I work. So
That's a big plant.
yes, it is.
Yeah.
And they're getting ready to start building a couple of Lexus vehicles. So they're hiring more people. So hopefully, if I can talk to these guys and get them to get their chapter of the AmVets to kind of jump in with you guys, maybe that will help.
That'd be great.
Yep.
And I don't often offer the fact that I'm a vet in chats or anything, but since this one is, relatively close to where I live and all that, maybe I can do just a little bit of something to help.
Well, we'd appreciate that. We'd appreciate that very much.
And Shereen and I will be at CatCon next weekend, so hopefully I can get up with you guys, get your information, and get
Absolutely.
and talk to Chuck and Brandon there at work and see if maybe they want to do something with their chapter to help out.
That'd be great.
Yes.
That's what I love about this Catfish community. They see something that's good for the vets and they all get behind it. Whether they're vets or not, so it don't matter.
Once we came on board with this as a benefit event for the veterans, we started getting sponsors that I never thought I would get. Sponsors that I couldn't get before, they decided they wanted to be a part of it.
No.
And I don't normally jump into Heaven's Live like this, but
You're more than welcome, Tom. Thomas,
Absolutely. We're glad to have you.
Yes.
You're more than welcome, Thomas.
My father was in the Navy. Me and my son were in the Marine Corps. I've got various uncles that were in the Army. So
I
Yeah.
have a lot of family in the service, or was in the service.
Same here.
My father was a full bird colonel in the Air Force, so and I'm just a military brat. The guy that go on military bases and raise hell. Or
Yeah.
so I thought.
Get in trouble?
Oh, I got in trouble more than once.
and I've never fished this lake because I'm not a lake fisherman. But you say Prairie Creek is mostly channel cat.
Channel cat.
Yeah.
And if you come to the event, I can point you in some directions. I'd be happy to do that.
Well, my wife and I may come to the event whether we fish or not. But it sounds like something I would like to come
Yeah,
and maybe help out with, or at least watch,
yeah, we'd be happy to have you.
because I'm used to fishing rivers.
Yeah.
We have blues, channels, and flatheads.
Well, you fish the White River down there?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
The White River is 75 yards from my back door.
Yeah, we have the White River here in Muncie, but it's all a shale rock
Yeah.
bottom, so there ain't really that many deep spots in it to fish.
You probably
In Muncie, is that the East Fork or the White River?
It's the White
yeah,
River.
yeah, White River, but I believe that is the East Fork.
Yeah.
Okay, the East Fork for me is I think 20 miles upriver.
Hmm.
I'm on the West Fork leg of it, the actual White River, not the East Fork part. I'm maybe 3-hour boat ride to the Wabash.
You're probably familiar with Tell City and Derby, Indiana, aren't you?
No, that's east of me.
But you've heard of it.
What? Yeah.
But you've heard of it.
Right. But the part of the White that I'm on flows into the Wabash about 10 miles from me.
Yeah.
So I'm closer to the Illinois border than I am to Tell City.
Ah.
Yeah, we have very few river spots around us. Most of it is reservoirs. So that's what we fish mostly here.
And they're
to
for
make a
flood
little-
control.
I am more familiar with river fishing than I am lake fishing,
Yeah.
because there's no current in lakes and I don't know how to fish those.
Well,
You familiar with any dragging?
Yes.
Dragging?
But
Yeah.
as far as on the White River down here,
Mhm.
we have like 1.5 miles current. So, and the White River here at its normal pool is about 5 feet.
Yeah.
So if you hit a deep hole, you're got to scramble to drop your lines if you're dragging.
Yeah.
And, that 20 feet might last 5 minutes. Then you got to scramble to get it back up to 4 or 5 feet.
Yeah.
So dragging doesn't work here,
Yeah.
because we got right outside. Like I say, the river is 75 yards out my back door.
I'd love it.
We have the sandstone bottom.
Yeah.
And we got a 20-foot bank at normal, when a normal pool, I guess you would say. And 20 yards out from the bank is the channel where it's like 10 feet.
Yeah.
So I'm used to current. My wife is used to current. Fishing lakes is a stranger to us, just because there's no current, and it's completely different than
Yeah.
fishing.
Every lake
Yeah.
has its own current. It's just not as strong as a river. Because every lake has a channel going through it from another lake or river coming in to feed it. So there has to be a current going through this somewhere.
No, most lakes around here have it are spring fed, and there is no current.
Oh, really? That's weird. I haven't run into that problem yet.
Patoka Lake is river fed, I believe.
That's a flathead lake right there.
Yeah, because the Patoka River is 5 miles from me,
Yeah.
and that
Oh,
flows
really?
out of the Patoka Lake. Yeah,
I fished.
I'm not sure if it's fed by Patoka River or what, but I know the Patoka River flows out of Patoka Lake. And
Yeah,
Patoka Lake is about an
I fished
hour.
a tournament there for the ICA one time.
Well, see, I've thought about getting into the ICA
Yeah.
because, Merrim Lake up there isn't that far. It's about an
Yeah.
hour.
Yeah, they fish mostly rivers.
They have tournaments at Mount Carmel, and they have them at, I believe, Lawrenceville,
Mm-hmm.
Vincennes. I think they might have one down at Ohio, on the Ohio.
Yeah.
So they have some in my area. I've thought about joining it and doing that, but
Mm-hmm.
none of the boats I have a live well.
Yeah.
And that's what keeps me from doing it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be able to take just, video the fish, the weight and everything and put it back.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what we do. We CPR a lot. So, well, gentlemen, I'm about ready to run out of juice.
Yeah, I got to
But I
get.
have a whole lot more questions, Doug.
Say what? What, Thomas?
So
we gonna see you there at the CatCon.
oh yeah, so I'll be at CatCon Friday and Saturday.
All right.
And apparently,
Then,
my wife Serena, so she'll be
Little
there
Pace.
too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And
We got
she'll
Chris
be there.
Flores in here with Muddy Rivers Catfishing.
Yeah.
He's,
Chris.
Yeah,
Chris, he helped us out last year.
Oh, yeah?
But
Yeah.
if I wanted to sponsor a boat for a veteran that maybe can't afford the entry fee, how would I go about that?
Alan.
I'll just have to. Man, I don't know. Probably my best bet would probably be reach out to the guys at AmVets, but most of them guys that fish that, I mean, they all have jobs and they're working. So, but I can. Yeah, that's a good idea. My wife just brought that up. Actually, we get down there on Saturday, bring that question up to us again. Because I'm actually going to have John from AmVets is going to be there with us. The guy that got us involved with AmVets, he's going to be there with us. So,
Because I know there are some vets that would like to fish, but they don't have a boat. They may not know that they can participate off the bank.
Yes.
Yeah.
Railroad Baggery. And if Robin's going to be there at the tournament, I know she'll want to take vets fishing.
And I'm sure there are some vets in the local area that may not think they can afford to enter.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're thinking, well, I live here, I know the lake, and I just don't have the money.
Yeah, we can put out some feelers and ask some questions, and we can get back with you and talk to you on Saturday about it.
No, that'd be fine.
Okay.
Maybe you can get back with Abbott, and before the tournament, you can get back with Abbott, be on again, and give out a little bit more information if people want to help support and donate money to help cover entry fees.
That'd be great.
That's
Now
something you guys can work on and get back with me and let me know, and we can do an update show before the tournament.
Okay,
That'd be good.
that'd be good.
So I'm not a joiner, but like I say, this one is close enough to me that it's something I could go participate in if I chose to.
Mm-hmm.
It's only like 3.5 hours away.
Yeah.
But I know there are some vets that, love to fish, don't have a boat, may not know that they can bank fish, and,
All right.
May not have the money to cover the entry fee. They might come into it knowing that they're not going to win, but, they just want to compete.
Oh, absolutely. And that'd be a great thing. That'd be a great thing. Something we'll have to look into and see about getting her done.
Now, I say, there's some guys that I worked with that started a local AmVets in Evansville, like 8 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I can talk to them and see if maybe they want to help do something.
That'd be
Can't
great.
make no guarantees, no promises, but I can talk to them because I do see them every day.
There's another vet that just came in, want to be outdoors.
That's all you can do. That's all you can do. That's the first step.
And he's part of helping out vets too as well.
Great.
Even though he is a veteran, he is still going back out and helping out other fellow vets.
Well, gentlemen, I'm gonna have to jump off here before I pop off. I'm getting that old dink, dink, dink on my phone.
Uh-oh, you forgot to plug you in your phone, huh?
Yeah, I did.
Well,
I
I'm
did.
getting messages saying to let these guys go.
All right.
My wife, so.
Okay, and we'll see you and Sharina at CatCon. Be happy to talk to you.
Yeah, we'll be there Friday and Saturday.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Thank you for your service.
Hey guys, get those answers and some other stuff ready for in April. We can do another pop-up show before May,
Yes,
and we'll do an update.
that'll be great.
I'll go ahead and get it set up and forward it to you guys on the dates.
Okay.
If you guys are interested in that.
Yes.
All right.
All right. Well, thank you for having us on.
Yeah,
and we
thank you.
appreciate you. And thank you to all the vets out there. We appreciate you. And you're the ones that make this country great, your sacrifice, and we sure do appreciate you.
Yeah, thanks for letting me just jump up for no reason, Evan.
Hey, I know you're coming up to talk about vets and stuff because you're in chat, and you're more than welcomed up here, Tom. You know that.
I appreciate that, Evan.
There's very few people I give that open door to, but you're one of them.
I appreciate that.
But the vet Catfish Pirates know they're always welcomed up here because they're doing a great service for the veterans that give us so much freedoms.
Absolutely. And we thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
I do what I can to help support you guys and get you out there. So,
And we appreciate it.
Yeah, yes, we do.
with that being said, we're gonna end this tonight. And if you have any questions, you can contact them on Catfish Pirates Facebook page. You can message them on there, and I'm sure they'll be glad to get back with you and talk with you.
100%.
Yes, we will.
Well, with that thought, good night, tight lines, and dream of a big cat.
Amen.
Night,
Thank
guys.
you. Have a good night.
Night.